up, guys? Today's Heartfelt segment is, hence the title, Are You a Gossiper? So, do you find yourself doing this?
Carlton, yeah, she's got sense of humour, but she's also kind of very direct, I think. How are you with Kyle?
I mean, I'm not in a better place with a woman that called me a liar. I just feel like her and I have to have a heart-to-heart and talk about it, and I really want to understand.
The problem is that she's kind of stabbed everyone in the back, so you don't, once that happens, it isn't the same.
But, you know, she really doesn't have any girlfriends or, you know, somebody next to her.
She has been a good friend to, well, maybe not Adrian. I think that was a little kind of superficial. Suddenly she was kind of closing up to Adrian, defending her. And I knew a lot of it was based around this whole business decision because they wanted a listing on Adrian's house.
That is not who I am, and that is attacking my character.
There's never really a good reason to gossip, and we have all gossiped, including myself. That is one character flaw that I have that I'm working through right now. I like to gossip sometimes, and it's just not right. And I've never walked away from a conversation feeling good about myself after tearing someone down. Even when we feel like we have a right to talk about this person because maybe this person put themselves out there, it's just not right. So I really want to know your views. Like, are you a gossiper? Is it something that you do a lot? And why do we feel the need to do that? I mean, as for me, I've actually had to cut people out of my life that I used to hang with because all we did when we were together was gossip. And to me, that relationship was toxic because I was trying to change that character about myself. But this person wanted to remain that way. So I had to X him out of my life. And I mean, she would justify her gossiping by saying, well, it's not malicious. It's just, you know, I'm just saying what's the obvious. And, yeah, that's not right. I mean, this person, and she's not subscribed to my channel. She doesn't even know that I have a channel, so, and I don't really talk to her anymore, so I can go ahead and say this, but because you guys don't know who she is. But anyway, we worked together, and she was like old enough to be my mom, and I did look up to her. And I worked still at FedEx, but I was in a different position where I was the person that you saw when you brought packages in to the front counter to ship off packages. I was that girl. And so, you know, one time this customer came in, and I don't know what was wrong with this customer, but anyway, as soon as the customer left, you know, this lady runs over to me and starts whispering in my ear. And there were other customers in the facility, and it was just kind of awkward. But I was listening to it, and at first, before I started hanging out with this lady, I really didn't gossip. I didn't care one way or the other about people and their business. But it seems like hanging out with this lady, I started partaking in the gossiping. I mean, she would whisper in my ear and say stuff. I would laugh and say stuff back. And finally, I got the position that I'm in now. I got promoted, and I left that facility, and I'm working at another facility, and I didn't see her anymore. So she would start calling me to go out with her on the weekends and stuff. And at first, I would go out on the weekends with her, and then the whole dinner would be about her coworkers, the people that she was working with. And it just dawned on me. I was like, wait a minute, because I used to work with you, and I wonder if you were going out with other people talking about me. So I told her, look, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of talking about people. I'm trying to be a better person, and me tearing these people down and going on and on about it is not right. So I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. If you want to hang out, that's fine, but let's talk about something else. So anyway, she said, okay, you're right. I don't want to talk about anyone either. That is wrong. Let's just move on to something else. So, I was in my new position working, and I didn't see her for a couple of months, and someone from that facility where I used to work had called and said, so-and-so is really going on and on about you and this situation, which was something that happened years ago. And I was like, she's still talking about that? And they were like, yeah. So this lady called, and she didn't know that this other person had told me that. And she was like, so you want to go out? Let's go to the tea cafe, blah, blah. And I said, no, I don't think so. No, I didn't go on and say, this person told me that you said this. I didn't go on. I just said, I don't want to go out. I just, that's not something, I don't have time. That's not something I want to do anymore. And I don't think she got the hint, because she's still been calling me since this past May, I believe. And I keep telling her that, no, I have plans, and no, I don't want to talk about anyone. But anyway, that went all the way around the airport. Let me land this puppy. I said all that to say, sometimes you have to cut people out of your life that gossip a lot, because they're probably not your friend anyway. That lady was not my friend. So, I would love to know what your thoughts are on gossiping. And the Bible says that we're supposed to build people up, not tear them down. So as a Christian, coming from a Christian perspective, I want to build people up, not tear them down. So I would like to know what your thoughts are on the matter, and please leave it in the comments down below, and I look forward to reading your responses. Thank you. Bye.